Hi, my dear students. Haven't you reached? Hi, dear. Amal Krishna, Nikhil, Muhammad Ali, Srichita. Hi. Hi, my dear Ajay Krishna, Abhirami. You have reached in time. I'm very happy to see you. Okay. Welcome to, my dear students, welcome to Xylem live class. We know, as I informed earlier today, we are going to take important questions related to our first chapter, geography chapter. Okay, we know our subject. Hi. Hannah, Nadania. Okay, I'm searching for your wish. Okay, dear. Hi, I'm Joshan. Joshan, hi, dear. Lenny, hi. Okay, my dear students, we know our subject. Yes, geography. Once again, welcome to geography live class. Do you know our chapter's name? First, geography chapter, we know, yes, resources. In this live class, we mainly focus multiple choice questions and most important questions related to this chapter, resources. Okay, Hami, hi. Happy to welcome you, dear. Hami Jiyad, Amal Krishan. Okay, Ahmad Yasin, hi. Ashwin, hi, dear. Shinu, hi. Lenny, welcome, dear. Without daring a long introduction, I am coming to my task. Let's start. Are you ready? On seeing your comment, I can start. Okay, dear. Shall I? Okay. Ajmiya. Hi. Vishwavinayak. Okay, da. I'm looking for your comments. Resources. Yes. Hi. Muhammad Ali, Amal Krishna. Okay. Yes. Ready. Okay, da. The first question. Yes. Resources that are related to our chapter's name. We can start the first question. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called. Actually, I know this question is very familiar with you because when you go through the options without any confusion, you can easily understand, easily identify the correct answer. The four options are given. And natural resources. First one, natural resources. Second one, human resources. Option C, human-made resources. At last, all the above. What will be your answer? I am waiting for your answer, dear. Resources that are drawn from a nature and used without much modification. That means we can use such kinds of resources directly. Okay, directly. Yes, very good. Option A, yes, very good, my dear students. I know you might have heard and studied these kinds of. Option A, natural resources. That is the correct answer because natural resources are naturally occurring resources. There is no human interference. We can use without much modification. That is why we can take that first option, natural resources. Very good, my dear students. Yes, almost all students, they opted option A. That is the correct answer. Okay. Shall we start? Second question. Are you? Second question is, dash is what makes an object or substance a resource. Here also, as a part of a multiple choice question, you can see different kinds of options. A, utility. B, usability. C. Unity, D. Both A and B. I repeat the question. Dash is what makes an object or substance a resource. What makes an object a resource or substance? Do you know the answer? Most of the students opted utility. But my dear students, before selecting these kinds of answer, you have to, yes, Hana, yes, Abhirami, yes, D, yes, we know utility or usability. That is the correct answer. Both A and B is the correct. That means option D. Because what is utility or usability? That is the same word. We can term it as what makes an object or substance a resource, utility or usability. In this manner, the questions will be asked to make your confusion. But we know you have studied. I know you have studied properly. That is why no confusion. Okay, dear. We can start third question. Okay, very good. The most of the students, utility and usability. Abhirami already written. Yes, she is very confident. I think so. Ahmad Yasin. Yes, everyone has chosen a correct answer. Congrats, my dear. Next question. Why the distribution of resources is unequal? We know resources are distributed in an unequal manner, not equal, or uneven. We know. What is the reason behind it? With the help of option, you can understand why is resources are unequal on the Earth's surface. Here, first option is the application of latest knowledge and skill. Second one, factors like terrain, climate, and latitude differ so much over the Earth. Third one, resources that are drawn from nature. D. Classes, careless use of certain renewable resources. Sometimes we use carelessly, Yes. So here the question you have to understand, my dear students, why the distribution of resources unequal. Here you can see different option. I am waiting for your answer. Yes, B. Ahmad Yasin, Hanna, Sam, and Hamijiyad. Yes, my dear students, very good. Daniel, very good. Yes, actually, I am unable to read all your answer, but on seeing that option, I am very happy, my dear students, because why the distribution of resources is unequal, the reason behind it, factors like terrain, climate, and altitude. When you go through the different kinds of places, you can experience different kinds of areas. That means altitude are totally different than mountain regions and plateaus. What about plains? So different kinds of places are there, and climate condition is totally different. When you go to Rajasthan, Rajasthan receives very little rainfall. That means extreme hot. And what about Kashmir, extreme cold? Then as a Keralites, we experience moderate climates. There is no extreme cold and extreme hot. In this manner, terrain, climate, and altitude that is totally different from place to place. That is the major reason the distribution of resources is unequal. Is it clear? Can I go to next question? Are you ready? Yes, factors Ahmad Yasin wrote the correct answer also. Factors like terrain, climate, and altitude differ. So very good here. That means yes. Which of the following? Next question. Please read this question. Which of the following are ways to conserve resources? Here you can find out the different ways to conserve resources. How can we conserve resources? That is the correct question, my dear students. With the help of this option A, by reducing consumption, okay, by recycling and reusing things, then by using it in an unscientific way, both A and B, you can find out the different ways to conserve resources. Which option will be correct? Can you guess? Can you select? No need to guess, because you might have studied. I know my dear students. Some students A, B in that manner by recycling and by reducing consumption. Actually, D is the correct answer. Amal Krishna, very good. Ajay Krishna, actually by recycling and reusing thing, Not only that, reducing, because we know the slogan reduce, reuse, and what is that? Recycle. So, three activities are needed to conserve our resources. So, you can select the correct option is a D. Those who opted correct option D, congrats, my dear students, by reducing and reusing things. Not only that, option A also is needed, because reducing consumption, we are exploiting resources, due to this over exploitation that badly affect our environment. So be careful utilization is needed here. Okay, now answer D. You got it? Yes, some students, Daniel, Devasya, Nadanya, and some students, yes, they have selected correct answer. Congrats here. So next question, which means the exclusive right over any idea or invention. Actually, here you have to find out the term, which term can be used for what? The exclusive right, Here, for options A, value, B, usability, C, patent, D, permanent. Yes, I know, without the help of option, you can easily identify the correct answer, because you know the answer, which means the exclusive right over any idea or invention. Here, yes, I'm waiting for you, dear. Which means the exclusive, I'm looking for your, yes, Amal Krishna, C, option C. Yes, correct answer. Very good, very good. Yes, because patent is a term. Yes, we can use that term, the exclusive right over any idea or invention. Yes, we know Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, in that manner, Microsoft, Bill Gates. Yes, they have the what is that exclusive right over that idea or invention. You can take an example. Okay, answer C. Next question. Are you ready? Next. Dash are two important factors. Here, I mainly focus, I can stress the two important factors that can change substance into resources. That two important factors helps to change for what? Yes, into resources. We need resources, What are the two important factors? Here, I have given option as a option A, goods and services. Second one, time and technology. C, time and raw material. D, inventions and discoveries. What will be the correct answer, dear? Here, I repeat the question. You can take one term or two terms are important factors that can change substance into resources. Option B, Ajay Krishna, option B, yes, very good, no doubt, because time and technology are two important factors that can change substance into resource. We need time, we need technology. Okay. Next, very good. Yes, Abhirami, Jihad, yes, Vishwavinayak. Okay, dear. Very good. I'm very happy on seeing your correct answer, because that shows your proper study. Yeah. Next question. Okay. The application of latest knowledge. We are talking about the next question. What is next question? The application of latest knowledge and skill in doing or making things is called. If you want to do something, you need what is that? The latest knowledge and skill. So here you can use what is that? Is it discovery? Is it time? Is it technology? Or is it invention? Which is the correct answer? The application of latest knowledge and skill doing or making things is called, what is the correct answer? C, yes. Amal Krishna, very good here. Daniel also, yes, no doubt. Because technology, what is mean by technology? The application of latest knowledge and skill. Yes, you are watching this live class with the help of new technology. Yes, that is the power of technology, dear. Okay. Shall I start next question? The amount of resources available for use is called dash. The amount of resources. What term is suitable for these kinds of process, or the amount of resources available for use? Here, human-made resources, stock resources, renewable resources, and non-renewable resources. What is the correct answer? The amount of resources. Actually, okay, Srijita. Okay. I can read. Ajay in different aanu. Okay, dear. Yes. Welcome. Here, the amount of resources. I am waiting for your answer. Human-made resources. Here, the resources are available. Amount of resources. At that time, we can, yes, keep. That is keeping, you know. So, in that manner, that is a stock of resources. Yes, B, no doubt. Answer B is the correct answer. Yes. Here, stock resources. Stock resources is a resources, the amount of available, which are available, okay, for us. The next question. General classification of resources. We know anything which can be used to satisfy our needs is called resources. Here, my question is a classification, general classification of resources. Here you can see natural resources, human resources, human-made resources, all the above. I know without no need option, you can take the correct answer, because resources can be classified into, I am waiting for, yes, stock resources are already written. Very good. Now this questions are all the above. Yes, Amal Krishna, all the above, because we know resources can be classified into three. Yes, first one, natural resources. Second one, human resources. Third one, human-made resources. That is the general classification of resources. Very simple. This is the major concept of this chapter, you know. So we can go to next questions. Are you ready? Okay. So answer B, all the above. In some areas, dash may be needed to use a natural resources in the best possible way. If you read your textbook properly, you can find out the answer, because this question I included from the paragraph, you know. So in some cases, I repeated, my students, I repeat, in some cases, maybe a dash may be needed to use natural resources in the best possible way. Here, first option is tools, B, time, C, technology, D, both A and C. Which is the correct answer? Dash may be needed. Ahmad Yasin, B, time, Nadanya, C, technology, D, Hanna, D, Raji, yes, Suresh, D. Very good, because no doubt tools, because A and C, this is the correct answer, my dear students, tools and technology. Yes, the same sentence from your textbook. In some cases, tools and technology may be needed to use natural resources in the best possible way. Yes, these are needed. Okay, dear. So, time and technology is the important factors, but sometimes, in some cases, tools also needed. That is why I included these questions. Okay. Yes, both A and C, Amal Krishna and Hami. Yes, Abhirami, it's not. Okay, both A and C. Very good. Daniel Devasya also selected correct option. Okay, thank you, my dear students. You have selected correct option. Answer D. Tools and technology. Without any confusion, I included that answer. I repeat that question. In some cases, tools and technology may be needed to use natural resources in the best possible way. Okay, next question. When can people make the best use of nature? We can utilize nature to create resources. When can people, how can we make? Yes, that is the question. When they have knowledge only, if you have knowledge only, can you use, you think about it. And when they have the knowledge, skill and technology, that is the next option, B. C. When they have technical skill, if you have technical skill, you can utilize natural resources without knowledge and technology. That is that answer is C. But is it correct? You think about it. None of the above. So I repeat the question. When can people make the best use of nature? Okay. Answer yes, B. Very good, very good. Jisha TK also selected correct option B, because we know the answer. When they have the knowledge, skill and technology, the people make the best use of nature. Not only the knowledge, we need, sometimes, you know, some people are educated, but they fail to utilize that kinds of knowledge to, what is that, to make resources. In that case, these three important factors are needed: knowledge, skill and technology. So correct option is B. Very good. Wish Sam Daniel, Abhirami AP. I don't understand this symbol. Okay, dear. Yes, B. Yes, she has selected. Actually, can we start? Can we go to the next question? Next. Which resources are unlimited and are not affected by human activities? These kinds of resources we have already taken as a part of minerals and power resources. Without any difficulties, you can select answer. But here we are talking about the points related to first chapter resources. But you have studied the third chapter also, mineral and power resources. We can also, we mentioned these kinds of resources are unlimited and are not affected by human activities. Here option A, fossil fuels. Is it correct? B, solar energy. C, wind energy. D, both B and C. Which is the correct? Yes, D, Ajay Krishna. Fossil fuels is actually here, which is unlimited, not limited. So at that time we can take these two kinds of B and C, because solar energy, large amount of solar radiations, at wind energy, unlimited source of energy, we can be renewed, you know. Yes, it can be replenished or reproduced. That is why it is termed as unlimited source of energy. So my dear students, answer D is the correct answer. That means B and C. Solar energy, wind energy, both energy we can take as an example for a unlimited source of energy or resources. Yes, in this chapter we mentioned that word, resources, not affected by human activities. Clear? Okay. Next one. Yes, answer D. Very good, very good. Vishwavinayak, both B and C. Ahmad Yasin also. Okay, dear. Here, next question. Natural resources can be broadly categorized into. Here, another categorization, but you have to keep in your mind, my dear students, I am talking about natural resources, not resources. So natural resources can be broadly categorized into national and international. That is option A. Option B, human resources and human-made resources. Here C, renewable and non-renewable. Here D, all the above. Which option is correct? Yes, I'm looking for, yes. Natural resources can be broadly categorized into option C. Very good. Yes. Okay. My dear students, no doubt renewable and non-renewable, because natural resources can be classified into two. Renewable, that resources can be renewed or reproduced. Non-renewable, it can't be renewed or reproduced. Such kinds of resources are called non-renewable resources. Example is fossil fuels. We have identified, we have studied when I took this class. Okay. Yeah. So answer C. Very good. Next question. The resources which take millions of years to get renewed. Actually, these kinds of resources, that need more time, millions of years for the formation to get renewed are. These kinds of resources are called A, renewable resources, B, non-renewable resources, C, solar power, D, human resources. You can take the correct option. What is that? The resources which take millions of years. That kinds of resources are called. Which is the correct option? Yes. B is the Amal Krishna pointed out. He has selected B. What about others? Are you sure? Some students renewable resources. Vishwavinayak A, Amal Krishna non-renewable. Yes, non-renewable, no doubt here. Answer B, because non-renewable is a fossil fuels that need more time, millions of years to get reproduced. Okay, that is why we termed as a non-renewable resources. Next, the distribution. Yes, Nadanya and yes, some students, Sam, Jihad, Hamiyasin, and also corrected. Yes, you selected correct option here. The distribution of natural resources depends upon a number of physical factors, like here we are talking about number of physical factors like terrain, climate. Here first option is A, terrain, B, climate, C, altitude, and D, all the above. Actually, if you can recall that what is that previous section, the questions related to the previous one, you can easily understand this, no doubt, without any doubt. Yeah, the distribution of natural resources depends upon number of physical factors like, yes, option D, all the above. Very good, no doubt, because these are the physical factors: terrain, correct, climate, altitudes. So we can select option D. Okay, very simple but very important. Next one. Technology falls into which of the following category? Here we need to categorize or include in which some categories. What is a technology? When we take technology as an example, how can we include that kinds of what is that technology in different resource categories of resources? Is it human-made resources? Is it human resources? Is it renewable resources, or is it non-renewable resources? Can you select correct option here? Technology falls into the which following category? Technology related to yes, Amal Krishna selected A. What about others? Sam A, Vishwavinayak C. Actually, Anjita is also selected A. Yes, no doubt, dear. Human made resources, because technology that invented by a human being, you know. So the resources made by human beings are called human made resources. We can say technology related to human made resources. Option A. That is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, human resource and not dear. Then okay. Human made resources. Amal Krishna also written. Very good, very good. Next. Which of the following statements is correct about sustainable development? Here, yes, we are going to, what is that? Which of the following statement is correct about sustainable development? That was the last part of our textbook, you know. Yeah, you have studied. Here, sometimes you can select one statement, another one you can select one or two statements as per your knowledge. You can select here. Here, first option is balancing the need to use resources. Second one be conserve resources for the future. Third one, carefully utilizing resources. D, all the above. Here I am talking about the which statement is correct about sustainable development. All the above, Vishwanayak, all the above. Everyone has selected all the above. Are you sure? Can I reveal the correct answer? Can I disclose the correct answer? Yes, dear, no doubt your answer is correct, because when we recall the point sustainable development, sustira vikasanam, that is the real Malayalam word, you know, balancing the need to use resources and conserve them for the future, carefully utilizing resources. These are the important points related to sustainable development. That means resources are not only for the present generation but also for the future generation. Okay, so keep in your mind, in that way you have to utilize our resources. It is very valuable. We have the responsibility to hand over these kinds of resources to a coming generation. Okay, so answer D. Next, what is a resource conservation? Here we need to implement, not need to earn language and knowledge. Here we need to implement. Application is needed. What is that? Resource conservation. The question is, what is resource conservation? First one, using resources carefully, giving resources time to get renewed. Both A and B. D, exploitation of resources. What is I mean by conservation of resources or resource conservation? Can you? I am waiting for your option. Abid has joined recently. Actually, okay, dear, welcome. But you are late. Okay. Even though I welcome you. Amal Krishna, both A and B. What about Ahmad Yasin Nadanya? So here, if you studied what is that the definition of conservation of resources, you can easily understand. What is resource conservation? Yes, using resources carefully, giving them time to renewed. So you can select option C. Yes, very good. Option C is the correct answer. That is the using resources carefully, giving them time to renewed is called resource conservation. But here, as a part of MCQ question, I separated that sentence. Option A, using resources. B, giving resources time to get renewed. So in that way, this is the correct answer. Both A and B. Answer C. Okay, na? Yes. Can I? So these are the important MCQ questions, you know. So next one, which of the resources category has a limited stock? Here, a limited and unlimited, you know. Which of the resources category has a limited stock? First one, human-made resources, human resources, renewable, and last one D, option D, non-renewable resources. Can you? I'm waiting for your answers. Resources carefully, and Nadanya, she has written that definition also. Very good, dear. I'm very happy because she is very confident with that answer. She has then those who selected correct option, I appreciate you. Here Amal Krishnan selected D. What about others? Are you sure? Non-renewable, yes, no doubt, because limited resources, unlimited resources is called renewable resources, but our question is limited, limited stock on. So non-renewable resources, okay, because we can't be renewed or reproduced or replenished. Fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, yes, we know that is a firewood. Next category I included in this session, match the following also. Are you ready? Okay, match the following. Here you can see column A and column B. I need to check your observation skill also. That is why I included this kind of questions, dear. The option B, human-made, first of all, you can see option A, human-made resources, human resources, 2. Third one, renewable resources. Fourth one, non-renewable resources. And the B column includes oil and steel. First one, B, tidal and wind energy, mental and physical abilities, building rods. Can you actually by observing these kinds of match the following, these boxes, you need to select correct option. What that? Yes, A, B, C, D, A, B, D, C, B, A. So C, C, B, D, A, C, B, D. Once again, I am showing that boxes, and you can comment here which option, B, C, D, A or D, C, B, A, B, C, D. In that manner, you have to comment. Human-made resources, you can select, and human resources, you can select from the B box. Okay. I'm waiting for your answer, dear. The Danny, DCBA, Daniel Devasya, she has yes, Daniel Devasya, he has written DCBA. What about others? Okay, once again, DCBA and BCDA, which is the correct? I'm waiting for your answer, my dear, because this is you need sometimes more time to observe, to identify the correct answer. That is why again and I'm showing these two kinds of boxes, A and B. Okay, yes, that much time is needed. Which is the correct answer? B, A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A. Yes, D, C, B, A is the correct answer. That is the, no doubt here. Then let's, human resources, no doubt, building rods. Human resources, mental and physical abilities. Then renewable resources, tidal energy and wind energy. And non-renewable resources, oil and steel. These are the correct matching. In this manner you can match. In that way, DCBA is the correct answer. Okay. Minha Fatima 10 state in ഇപ്പോൾ class illalo. Okay, we can take class, dear. Don't worry. Yes, every classes will be conducted. Okay. Then back to the topic. Answer B is the correct answer. Here, next, I'm going to discuss another type of question. Answer the following. Are you ready? Here, two categories of questions we have discussed. The first one, MCQ, multiple choice question. Second one, match the following. Haven't you understood? This is the correct way to analyze our chapter. It will help you to keep main points in your mind. Are you okay? Yes, very good here. Okay. Some students are requesting related to other chapters. Yes. DCBA, very good. First question, what are the principles of sustainable development? This is the last part of your chapter, included the principles of sustainable development. Do you know? Anybody, can you write the first principle of sustainable development? Sustainable development, we already, yes, balancing the need. Yes, the resources are not only for the present generation but also for the future generation. We have studied the definition, we have understood the concept, but here my question is principles of sustainable development. Okay. Yeah, yes, on seeing your comments, I am very happy, dear. Yes. Respect and care for all forms of life. Very good. The first one, respect and care for all forms of life. You have to implement in your life also. Respect and care for all forms of life. Logame Taravad. Yes, adana nammal manasilakkun. Respect and care for all forms of life. Each and every creature, they have the right to live on the earth's surface. That is why this sentence shows that is the first principle of sustainable development, which already given in your textbook, my dear students. Second one, yes, improve the quality of human life. We need to improve our quality. Otherwise, yes, we are exploiting and yes, we are wasting our resources and time and technology. So improve the quality. Quality is very important, not quantity. We always give the importance to quality, not quantity. Third one, can I improve the quality of human life? Nadanya, she has written, very good. Next one, yes, conserve earth, the vitality. Yes, conserve the earth's vitality and diversity. Very good. We have the responsibility to conserve our earth, save life. That is our slogan. Okay, dear. So next one, on seeing the picture, can you guess which will be the next principle? Conserve earth vitality. Yes, Amal Krishna. Change personal attitude and practice towards environment. Very good. Before that, minimize the depletion of natural resources. Each and every time we are always depends upon natural resources. We need to minimize and reduce the depletion. Depletion means diminishing. Okay. Then over exploitation we need to avoid. Minimize the depletion of natural resources. Otherwise, we can't save. We can't hand over these kinds of natural resources into future generation. Okay, and next principle is yes, that's already written. Change personal Daniel, change personal attitude and practices towards the environment. Yes, that is the next principle. Okay, so this is it will be the last principle related to sustainable development. Can you? I'm looking for your comments here. Improve the quality in all sorts of life, minimize the depletion. Very good. Conserve the earth's vitality. Almost all points you have written. This picture related to enable communities to care for their own environment. Actually, we know different communities are there in our country, on the world, on their surface, in the world also. So enable communities for what? To care their own environment. They are living in their own environment. We have to convince them, create awareness about the what is that? Resource conservation or environment conservation. Okay. Yes, my dear students, this is the that was the next question. I'm very happy. Yes. Next, resources have a value. Do you agree with me? Justify or substantiate this statement. Resources have a value. Do you know what is meant by a value? This is the yes, very simple. Value means, actually I am waiting for your answer. Value means, okay dear, next question, resources have a value. Do you agree? Yes, okay, Hamiji, yes, agree with me. Yes, what is the reason behind it? Because it is expensive. It is expensive. Value means worth. Value means worth. But my question is, resources have value, justify. How can we justify this answer? We need some points to support this statement. Okay. First one, an object or a substance becomes resource only when it has value. Without value, what is that? Then at that time, that substance should be changed into resource. Then they will get, that substance will get what is that? Value. An object or resource becomes a resource only when it has value. That is the power of okay. The usefulness of the objects gives its value. Different objects are there on their surface. Some objects, we are not using. At that time, that object has no value. Okay. So values are different types, As a resource is something that has utility. All resources have some value. Okay. So in that way, we can say resources have value or worth. So how can we classified, or the value of the object can be classified into two categories? You might have heard economic value. Some substance, some resources, they have economic value. Some resources, they do not have economic value. You can go through these two categorization, my dear students. The first one, enable resources that have economic or a commercial value. Economic value also termed as a commercial value. Second one, resources that do not have economic or a commercial value. Okay. So economic value and do not have commercial value. Can you categorize this? So you can see metal. Metal is essential for, it is all very, very related to our daily life, We are using different kinds of things with the help of that made of metals. So metals are very, very important. It can be used to meet our demands. So it has, what is that? It has economic value. You can see different kinds of metal here, a copper, a lead, a tin, nickel, steel, and zinc. These are the example for the substance that has economic value. Next one, resources that do not have economic value. The example also given in your textbook. Can you recall? Yes, a beautiful scenery you can see. It does not have, what is that? Yes, these kinds of do not have economic or a commercial value. These kinds of resources. Why? Because we can enjoy it, enjoy the beauty. It gives us, what is that? Yes, a pleasure to the human mind. So in that way, it has no economic value, but it is useful, giving pleasure to the human mind. Okay, this is the example of what is that? Resources that do not have a economic or commercial value. Next question. What do you know about human resources? What do you know about human resources? Very simple. Can you? It refers to the number and abilities or mental, physical of the people. In simple way, you can say people are called human resource. How can we make people as a resource? By providing education, health facilities and training. Otherwise, we can't say people are called resources. That is why this word is given a number, quantity. Yes, people are needed, but abilities, mental and physical abilities. If the people have mental and physical abilities, we can consider they have the capacity to modify natural resources. At that time, that people consider as a, what is that, human resources. Okay, so the people who are a part of the workforce. So we are talking about human resources. The last question, my dear students, why a certain renewable resources need to be used judicially? Sometimes we can take some resources, for example, water and soil. Okay, the certain renewable resources. What is that? Soil and water. Yes, we can take these kinds of resources as an example. Need to be used judiciously. We save water. We also save our soil. Why? Because our utilization or careless overutilization, that means exploitation of these kinds of resources, water, soil and forest, can affect their stock or their existence, because some areas, they are facing water scarcity. Yes, value means worth. The resources are essential for human life. Very good. Actually, a non-economic, very good. Ability. Yes, you are responding very well, my dear students. I'm talking about this question also, overutilization or careless. So question, I repeat, why a certain renewable resources need to be used judiciously? Because of the overutilization or a careless utilization. Every drop counts. Otherwise, we will be in danger. Yes, water scarcity. So water seems to be an unlimited resource, renewable resources. It is. We can take an example as a renewable resources, because we will get water, enormous water. But if you are not ready to utilize water properly, yes, we will be suffered. What is that? Water scarcity. But shortage and drying up of natural water resource is major problem in many parts of the world. War for water in future, no doubt it will be happened. Then yes, actually the India and Pakistan conflict between related to what is as the water from Indus River, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So conflict is there. So water shortage is very, very important. So my dear students, until this moment, yes, what we have learned, we have covered the first geography chapter, resources. Okay, I'm very happy for your, what is that, prompt and timely interference and what is that, valuable responses. Yes, and my dear students, thank you. Can I wind up? Okay.